Bitcoin Live with another amazing show. We got the guest Time Trotters with us. Hello, welcome to the show, Time Trotters. Can you tell us a little bit about the project and how you came up with the idea?
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for having me. This is actually quite exciting. So Time Trotters, I'll first start with the team. It's a team of 7, and this wouldn't have been possible without the team and the community. How we came up with the idea was around 2 months ago. There was this launch of a very special Cardano NFT project, SpaceBuds, as a lot of people are familiar with. And prior to that, myself and my friends, we were a bit involved with Cardano, but mostly involved with cryptocurrencies. And when I saw that opportunity, I thought that's the perfect time to get a lot of my close friends that I personally believe have the talent to, create a fantastic NFT and just, create something amazing for the community. And that's basically how Time Trotters came together. It was, basically an amazing opportunity, a good timing, and also having, all of the team together.
Awesome. So now that we know a little bit about the project, can you introduce yourself, please?
Sure, yeah. So my name is Sina, and I normally get the joke, is it the same as John Cena? No, this is Sina. I go by the pseudonymous name Space Wolf on Discord and Twitter. Myself, I've been involved with cryptocurrency initially since 2013, but that was just like very little, and I dropped out like quite quickly because I didn't understand the technology myself back then. Got back in around 2017. Still didn't stick around because of the restrictions that I had, but I've been fully involved with crypto, I think, since nearly 2 years now. My background is in statistics and data science and business analytics. I've always loved solving problems. So that's how I normally want to introduce myself, that I solve problems, basically. So I think, yeah, that's pretty much it about me.
And who else is in the team? And what are the roles in the project?
Yeah, so the co-founder that we have with us is one of my closest friends. He goes with the name Falcon. It's a direct translation of his name. And he is basically our back-end and technology guy. So whatever tech issues we have, whether it's hardware, software, whatever it is, we always go to him. And we've worked with one another for the past, I think, 5 or 6 years. So there's a nice history between us, friendship history, professional history as colleagues. And he has extensive experience in scaling up systems. So This was the perfect opportunity for us to use his talents and actually create something that would be scalable in the future as well. So that's Shaheen. I think we have enough time for me to introduce everyone. Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Fantastic. So the third person that we got on the team is our graphic designer, Sada. And she's just an amazing artist. And she's my oldest friend. We've been friends since, I think, grade 2 or 3. We've traveled around and lived in different countries together. It's just amazing that, this opportunity is here now, that we can collaborate on something that I've always wanted to collaborate with her. I truly believe she's one of the best artists I've ever seen in my life. Graphic designer, illustrator, UI, UX designer, just everything. And so Sarah's doing all of the artwork for us. But we also have an amazing and talented creative advisor, Salma. And she's basically, in terms of design and theme and conceptualizing the work, she's the opposite of Sarah. So like they bring the best of both worlds, and it's just the perfect combination. So Salma helps us with the creative thinking, advises us on a lot of the decisions that we make, and as well as a little bit of copywriting. But we also have a full-time copywriter and PR. She's one of the best writers I've ever seen in my life. I always tell her, but she almost never accepts it. Her name is Amanda, and she does all of the writing, including the little and witty jokes on our website, on our Twitter, and all of those. She also writes a lot of the stories about the characters. So that's actually something huge with regards to the Time Trotters, that each one of them have a background, each one of them are relevant to history. They have relevance to some social issues that we want to, address and tackle. So that's Amanda. We have with us our front-end developer, full-time front-end developer, Farshad, and he's just so quick in creating the website that it just amazes me. Like whenever we have an issue and we want to just change something, like 24 hours later, it's just there. So Farshad does the front-end development. And I think in 3 to 4 hours, we're actually going to get the next update of our website. So the Explore and the Merge tool are currently not live. We've tested on our end, but everything else is going to be live in like 3 to 4 hours, which is basically 2 days ahead of schedule, which we're pretty happy with. So that's Farshad.
Yeah.
And then we have our amazing UI UX designer, Siavash, one of my closest friends. And we've been working together with Shaheen and Siavash for the past 5-6 years as well. He started learning about UX and UI designing just off of internet and off of necessity. It was amazing how he's learned so much and he's grown so much in this short few years. So that's 7 of us, and we are Time Trotters.
Wow, yeah, 7 is a relatively big team for a crypto art project. So how is the team navigating through the pandemic? The crypto world waits for nobody, and somebody must have
been a timekeeper.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, no. So yeah, that's definitely a big team. And most of the Cardano NFTs that we've seen, the projects, they have, I think, around 2 to 3 team members in their projects. But we went with 7 because we have a lot more plans for after this as well. So we didn't want this to just be a one-time launch and just drop it and move on.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. And before anything else, before we move on, when is the launch date? Because I think I saw it skip by, but
yeah, for the viewers,
it's right on the website. Thank you so much for putting up there. Yeah, it's 29th of May. I'm trying to think whether or not I remember the months now. I've been up for so long. Yeah, it's 29th of May, 18 UTC. So 6 p.m. UTC, 29th of May.
We'll be there.
And in the beginning, your price structure was a range between 40 ADA and 70 ADA because it's Cardano, like you said. What changed? Why is the price flat now?
Yeah, so originally the price was actually based on a new system, which was a time tier, because we saw a lot of issues with the previous launches. They had a huge range of 10 to 100 or even more. And the issue with that was many people got in to purchase these NFTs at low prices and then later sell them in the secondary market lower than the highest tier. So that would actually crash the secondary market, and they weren't there for the appreciation of the NFTs. While we recognize that, people that swing trade with CNFTs or other NFTs are also important for the community, we thought that the price should be reduced a little bit in terms of the range. So first we went with 40 to 70. Now, why did we reduce it to 33? Is because we see that a lot of the communities that succeed don't actually ask for too much money. And even though we thought that, the art and everything that we're putting in together is actually worth a lot more, we saw the opportunity that, hey, we can definitely grow a lot more in the next couple of years. So losing, 50%, 60% of our net profit is okay. And the flat price is, just to avoid all of the confusions and the challenges in the secondary market.
Cool. Yeah. So what is the sales system like? Will there be a waiting room? Do we have to open up 5 browsers and call in our extended family members, like my brother?
Yeah, that's actually a good joke that we throw around the community. So some of the projects that had their launches, they would go with reservations, and you basically get, you can reserve 1 NFT per window or browser or device. So like a lot of people will have multiple devices, and it was just so hectic. The flat price would actually resolve that issue, because you would see the same price as everyone else, So you basically just need one screen. And as long as you get the sending address and the price, whether it's on our website, Discord, on Twitter, you can just purchase it directly. So nope, you just need one device, one screen, and one wallet.
And will the Trotter NFTs be sold in bundles?
Yeah, so that's definitely something that I think is also important in the experience. You wouldn't want to just keep on buying and buying and buying without getting back to your Trotters. So we have 1, 6, and 10 Trotters in different packages. So you can definitely purchase in bundles as well.
Cool. There's a lot of talk about burning and merging NFTs. Are you seriously burning your own NFTs?
Yeah, so we actually are. That's actually part of the fun of Time Trotters. So I thought that it will make everything a lot more gamified. You know, it would add a little bit of experience to it. You wouldn't be just buying an NFT, putting it in your collection. While that's definitely valid and a great marketplace for it as well, we thought that gamifying it will be more fun. So you can burn it, create new NFTs for yourself, upgrade them. And in the meantime, this will definitely help the secondary market because it will become more and more exclusive. So by reducing the supply, we thought that we can also help the secondary market.
Makes sense. And if people are merging and upgrading, how many levels are there?
Right. So yeah, we basically have 10 different characters. And for the rarest one, the top 3, we only have 6 levels, because we thought that it's going to be more expensive for people to acquire them. So those have 6, but the first 7, the most common 7 have 7 levels each.
I like that feature. It's almost like a game.
Yeah.
And what are the specific conditions needed to merge our Trotter?
Right. So actually, if you can open the tokenomics tab on the website, please.
Let's see. Tokenomics. Yes.
We'll show. Yeah.
Yeah. That's very clear.
That photo over there. So basically, you would need the same character. That's the first requirement. And after you get the same character, you would want each one of the NFTs to have 2 different elements that belong to that character. So you can see in the first photo, for example, the caveman has, if I'm not mistaken, a pigeon on its head.
Yes.
And the second one, the caveman has a caveman club. These 2 belong to the caveman. So when you merge them, you'd get a new caveman with a caveman club and the pigeon. So those are the basic requirements. Same character, same elements, different elements.
Cool. That's really cool. And how can we request to burn and merge our Trotter? Is it anything requesting an escrow on Discord?
Yeah, so I think you definitely have a lot of experience with that, right? Going on Discord, requesting escrows, all of that. So we are actually having our own merging tool. Not only you can simulate it, see how it will look like, and just have fun with it, you can also request it on the website, and everything is automated. So you just send your Trotter to the address, and you'd receive the new Trotter within a minute or 2 because of the minting. Yeah, so that's it.
And is there a merging fee?
Yeah, so the merging fee for the lower levels is going to be, if I'm not mistaken, around 5 ADA only. And as it goes higher, the merging fee will also increase a little bit. The most expensive one will be for the last one. And that's because there can only be 10 level Genesis Trotters. So the entire community can have only 10 of them. And they will also be animated and a lot more. Yeah.
Oh, so okay.
So do we get to choose how our upgraded Trotter will look, or will it be randomized?
Yeah, so the elements that belong to the Trotter will be transferred to the Trotter. But the ones that do not belong to that Trotter, they will be taken out, and you'll receive new elements randomly. So in this way, for example, you might have a caveman, which is a very common character, and it might randomly receive a katana from the rarest character, our samurai, and you definitely not want to merge that anymore. You just want to keep that. Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense. Yeah. So tell us more about the Trotter Genesis and why we should get it.
Yeah. So the Genesis, a lot of the NFTs right now are static. And they're definitely beautiful. We love them. Ours are static. But we thought just to make it a little bit more special for the Genesis, it's going to be, number one, animated. Number two, it's going to have a music specifically composed for it from one of the composers that we'll be working with. And the music is going to be relevant to the time era as well. And then it's also going to receive its sculpture made by one of the legends in the community, Armand Kendricks, from the Ronin universe. They're one of our partners, and they're doing an absolutely amazing job in the Cardano NFTs. And Armand himself is a fantastic toy maker. You can definitely check out his work too. So yeah, you would also receive a sculpture posted to you when you get your Genesis.
Okay. So this will put ADA on the map, on the NFT map.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Which Trotter character or element has been the most sought after so far?
That's actually a good question. So I was really, really surprised to see people not really going after the rarity, but rather going after the ones they really like. In the early days, we had a few people that they loved the cyborg. And so the cyborg was, the talks of the community for a few days. But today, the astronaut is the most sought after. I don't know if it's because it's an astronaut or because it has the Cardano logo on its head, but yeah, everybody loves it. I like it too.
Okay. And about the airdrop tokenomics, this isn't really talked about, but I noticed in your Medium article about your NFT supply breakdown that you have allocated some for airdrops. What are the airdrops?
Yeah, so that's definitely an exciting one.
Yeah.
We thought that we can merge a little bit of the elements from cryptocurrency. We learned so much from cryptocurrency and how the blockchain operates, and in terms of their tokenomics and their distribution. They don't just distribute a limited amount in the beginning. They would continue distributing over some time. And that's basically reserved for individuals that secure the network. With Cardano, we have the SPOs. With others, we have farmers and miners. So this is the same thing. As long as you secure the Trotters network and you get yourself a level 3 or level 4 Trotter, you would qualify to receive your airdrops. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be on that list then real soon.
And if we do,
I'm going to count on that.
I will definitely be on that list. Yeah. And if we do meet these conditions, does that mean everyone gets an airdrop?
Just like any other, securing the network, it's always random. So the more you have, it's like having a higher hash power when you're mining. The more you have, the higher your chance of receiving the airdrop.
Yeah, it's like lottery tickets. The more you buy more tickets, basically.
Basically, yeah.
And when will the airdrop phase start and end?
So that one will begin the very second the first person receives their level 3 time Trotter. And it will end 10 weeks after the first airdrop has happened. So the timing begins when level 3 is there. We wait for a week. So we scan whether or not they've kept it for 5 days.
Yeah.
And we would do that for 10 weeks back to back. So there's 20 weeks back to back, a total of 200 Trotters, 10 Trotters per week. So for 20 weeks.
Wow. It's really nice. Yeah. And one of the project's focuses appears to be the secondary market. What are Time Trotters doing differently?
Yeah. So I've heard the biggest challenge from everyone being the fact that you just keep on going back on Discord with regards to Cardano NFTs, because we don't have the smart contracts right now. And it's definitely very time consuming and tedious to constantly post what you want to sell. So we have our own dedicated marketplace that will be launched within a couple of days after our sale is live. So you can directly trade on the website. You can actually, place it as a listing and just trade it there. So that's one of the things. Yeah. And another thing is definitely the tokenomics in itself. Burning them, reducing the supply, making it more exclusive. We have a lot more features on the website, including, for example, basically like more value propositions like the merging tool, the gamification. So these are basically the things that we're doing for the secondary market, as well as having more series coming up after this. Right now, we have our second series scheduled, but that's going to be very, very limited. And that's an additional utility that we'll be giving to the Time Trotter owners. Or something else that we're doing is we've recently partnered with Manny's.co. Definitely check out their website. They will be doing exclusive merchandise for us.
Cool.
So that's another utility that we're giving to Time Trotters for them to purchase and hold their Time Trotters. And as you know, the more hodlers we have, the higher the value goes.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
And we also have a lot of Cardano fans. And we already asked you before the show, but what is your view on Cardano itself?
I absolutely love Cardano. One of the main focuses of Time Trotters, in fact, one of the giveaways that we had recently was very, very focused on climate change and the environment. So just the single point that Cardano operates on SPOs, that in itself, is just amazing. I definitely do understand why a lot of other blockchains are working the way they're working today. And I know they will change that in the future. But for today, Cardano is doing perfect in that sense. The other things that I absolutely love about Cardano is how it's peer-reviewed, how everything is taking so much time, dedication, and effort to build, so that the foundation is so strong that later on, we can just literally implement everything effectively and efficiently. So
Wow.
Another thing that I love about it is the gas fees. Everything is so quick. It's just amazing.
So you're also a sort of advocate for the Cardano system.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. That's why we're actually doing Cardano NFTs and not NFTs on Ethereum. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and especially the gas fees on Ethereum are killing. That's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We totally love the concept of the time
and the art.
and the art
Yeah.
and the concept also bring sort of DeFi to the NFTs in a very gamified way.
Yeah.
I think it's very smart and it's also a very elegant solution. And I think it will get people addicted is not a very nice term maybe, but it will get you involved, and you will be staying involved in your project in that way. So
Yeah.
you got me hooked already, I think.
That's amazing. I really appreciate your kind words. Yeah, that's definitely what we're striving for, to create something that people would love to engage with, not just as a piece of collection, while that's definitely valuable, but also, have some memories with it, build a community with, have fun with it. Yeah.
Awesome.
We want to thank you very much for being on the show. Is there anything you want to add that we might not have asked?
I think actually that's about it. It's just I just want to invite all of your viewers to definitely check out more Cardano NFTs, and definitely check out more NFTs just to research on them and learn about them, because I think the technology is amazing. So the art is one thing for sure, but the technology is amazing. And I just want to thank you for what you're doing here. Having a YouTube channel, spreading the word about Bitcoin, crypto in general, blockchain, that's just amazing. And so whenever I see someone, so passionate about blockchain and crypto, I always want to thank them. So thank you so much for doing this, and thank you so much for having me on the show.
It's our pleasure.
Yeah, our pleasure, and awesome that you wanted to join us and tell our audience about your amazing project. We'll always keep promoting it after you've been on our show. We'll retweet you, and
please come back if there's new developments.
Yeah. You're always
I would love
welcome.
that. Yeah, we can do a follow-up later on too, for sure. Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, wish you all the luck, and best of
will be
fortune.
great.
And it will be an awesome launch, I think.
Thank you so much. I'll be seeing you during the launch, and we can also catch up then too as well. Thank you. Have a good one.
You too.
Bye. Have a great evening.
Bye.
Bye. So people, this is one awesome project. You should check it out for yourself. Follow them on Twitter. We'll do all the links down beneath.
I also dropped it in the comment section, so you can go straight to their website. We also got it running right over here. I can open it again. So the launch date is the 29th
of May.
Yep.
2021.
So that's very, very quick.
In days, I believe.
Yep.
But follow them on Twitter. Go to their website. Be ready for their launch, because I think this is going to be one for the books.
Yep.
It's a little bit of history, and the very special part I'm really proud of, that we have a project launched on Cardano.
Yeah, it's fun.
And the thought about Cardano, I've been a believer since the start. And
well,
so
I have been a believer and then a disbeliever, and now I'm a believer again.
well, I've stayed believing. Always follow Alexandra Huck, who's always passionately promoting Cardano, but also telling true stories about it. But this is a real project that, we just heard again, works really great, has a great foundation,
Yep.
and the project itself is just so cool. So we're really proud to have had them on the show, even before launch, the Time Trotters.
Yep.
So then, of course, we're always going to do a giveaway. And Nick has some sound in the show. I don't know why, but it is here. Yeah, Nick will turn it off. Okay, but we're really proud to have had them on the show. After the guests are gone, we always do a little giveaway.
Yes.
And that's a giveaway by one of our sponsors.
Yeah, and one of our sponsors is, of course, Crypto Arena. For those who are following us on Twitter, they know that is the case. And Crypto Arena is an awesome project. Also an awesome project. You can learn trading, or you can do trading in teams. You can do it by yourself as a champion. You can earn cats.
Cat tokens.
Cat tokens.
There's DeFi involved, NFTs involved.
NFTs.
Gamified.
Yep.
A gamified trading arena, a little bit like eToro, but then better, and it will be decentralized. So that's what we, of course, like. We also like the team of Crypto Arena, and NFT Ignition is involved.
Yep.
So and more people on the team. So that's a very experienced team as well.
Yeah, I think it will be a great project, and you can get in early, even though the tokens right now might not be as valuable as Cardano.
No, but they mostly gain value when they are launched.
Yeah, that's actually a good thing.
And if you can sell them for profit, of course, but you can also be one of, like the project we talked about, Time Trotters. If you're one of the Genesis holders, and that's with lots of projects, you can go for the quick win. I always stay for the second run up, and then I'm always holding a lot of those coins and selling a few. But that's also a strategy you can follow, and then you get some perks that others don't.
But long story short, you can win 300 cats right now in the show. And so for all those people who are hanging in there, all you have to do is do this.
One more thing, if you are on Twitter, on Periscope, watching us,
come into YouTube right now.
Yeah, check an @ on the top. You can just click on the YouTube link, go there, and then you have to be on YouTube because you have to be in the chat.
If you want to win 300
cats.
And you can win them very easily.
Yeah, just by commenting cats.
Yeah, that's the only thing you have to do, but you can do it on Periscope. You have to go on
YouTube right now. We'll give you 5 seconds to come in the show, and then we'll start the countdown.
I might need longer, but for those people who are already in the chat, start commenting cats. So that is
with a C.
CATS.
Yeah.
Cats.
Yeah. Get in here. Get in here and get some cats. Sponsored by Crypto Arena.
Yeah. So if you want some cats, start commenting, and otherwise we'll take them with us. Yeah. And then we'll sell them.
Yeah,
give them away.
I'm fed up with doges, so we're doing some cats.
I still have. Actually, it's kind of funny because I have a cat. I have a bag full of cats and a bag full of dogs or doges. So the coming period, it will be cats and dogs. Yeah, I see somebody.
That's the first people joining from Twitter.
And actually, I'm somebody who likes cats and dogs. Jan does too.
Yeah, I've got 3 cats. Real cats, and I've got 1 real big dog, a Rhodesian Ridgeback. So I've got cats and dogs, and I've got 4 kids. So it's like a zoo at my place.
And I have a cat. He's called Crypto, and I used to have a dog, and that was a really nice cross between a Doberman and a Rottweiler. Really nice dog. So we both like big dogs. Yeah. So I see some cats. Okay. I see some literal cats.
I think I'm going to do the countdown, Nick, because people could have joined us now by now. So we're gonna do the giveaway.
300 cats.
Yeah. Start commenting cats.
Keep commenting.
And I'll do the countdown from 6.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll close my eyes. 6, 4, 5, 4. Has been a long day.
It's a random,
3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay, there we go.
Jenny Sita.
Well,
Jenny Sita.
I think that's the rightful winner because she's been in the show from the start. So
Yeah.
congratulations, Jenita.
Congrats.
For winning.
300 cats coming your way. Come DM at CryptoND1. That's this guy over here.
Yeah.
And you'll get 300 cats.
Yeah. So if you do have a Twitter handle,
Comment
Jenita, put them right now in the comment section. Then I can reach out to you. That's always better.
Yeah, there's no scammers involved then. So comment your Twitter handle here.
Yeah, and
so
then
Nick
I'll,
can reach you.
Yeah, you'll be an
Congratulations.
early hodler of Crypto Arena tokens.
Before the launch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we have any announcements?
Well, there are some big projects coming on Bitcoin Live real soon. So keep your eyes on, put on notifications, smash the like button if you haven't already. Please do that.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
And
start following us. Follow us on Twitter.
And then we'll round it up. We want to thank again Time Trotters for being on the show. We had a really great time interviewing him. And we love to have them on again.
Yeah.
And we'll start collecting some of those NFT Time Trotters.
And I will be
Cardano.
tweeting about a very interesting project, eVay. Yeah, and we'll do a show about it also, a review this weekend. And maybe they'll be on the show later to do an AMA. But this is an upcoming project, and it is huge. It will be like an AI machine learning project that will tell you how do I say it? It will be how do I describe this? Because there's no
amazing.
It will be amazing. There's no other project out there, and it has a very big team behind it. They have been in the industry since the beginning, but also in finance way before crypto.
That sounds really amazing.
eVay.
So we'll look out for that this weekend. Jan will give you the full breakdown.
I'll be tweeting a lot about it.
And tweeting, of course, and I'll also be involved because I want to know more.
Yeah, and it hasn't launched yet. So this will be some big opportunities there.
That's always a good thing. Yep. So we want to thank you again for being in the show. Tell your friends and your family to come to Bitcoin Live. We're having big plans. We're going to upgrade the channel. Even more.
Even bigger guests.
Even bigger guests. So, and until that time, just have fun with you in the stream and giving away some cats and dogs. And maybe some Cardanos.
Okay, we always say 2 things at the end. Watch, learn, and earn.